Hello everybody. So I just finished shaving the boy, and that was really difficult. Because if you compare to Stayover Bunny had one giant mat, but it was kind of loose, not too tight to the skin. While he had multiple smaller mats, but they were extremely tight to the skin, which made it really difficult. If we take a look, his tail was basically encasted in this. You can see where I cut the tail out, and it still needed trimming afterward. This is the mat he had on his bum, and this one was his tummy, and this was around his paws and genitals. This was the genitals, actually. So, like, you can see some of them were kind of big, but they were extremely tight and dense. So it was actually really hard on my scissors. I'm gonna have to sharpen them before I can do another bunny. But yeah, he's kind of over it, honestly. Kind of mad at me. I don't need to shave the rest of his face. It's not matted. I cut all the matted sections. I might cut a little bit more of the fur on one of the paws, but that's gonna be fine. Now, remember, yeah, in the other video I mentioned that they tried to shave him and then they ended up hurting him. This is the wound. It should heal no problem, especially now that I shaved him. There's not gonna be any fur getting in the way of it. So I've seen far worse heal pretty good. He's got a little bit of diarrhea because yesterday I gave him the parasite treatment, and he did have a bit of the food that I have mixed with his food. So it gave him a slight diarrhea, but he should be pretty okay. It's nothing that I feel is life-threatening at the moment. So yeah. But this is the result. Now his new owner will have a fresh fur growing, and we'll have to maintain it so that he doesn't get matted again. But at least, like, they don't have to shave him or anything. It's gonna be a lot easier like that. He sounds healthy. His lungs are fine. I always check that when I get a bunny from outside. His lungs are fine. I didn't see any sign of parasites, even though I gave him the parasite treatments as a precaution. And yeah, so the belly, I did the whole belly, as you can see. He was not happy when I did the genitals, but apparently the previous owner tried to trim around the genitals and hurt him again. Now, I didn't see any wounds, but I'm guessing it's just he got scared because this mats over there were extremely tight. So it's just he was in pain because the skin was pulling so much, because in the genitals area the skin is extremely thin. So just the mats pulling on it could have ripped the skin out. So yeah, that's probably what happened. And the guy thought he hurt him, but technically he didn't. The only place he did was on the elbow. So that's that. Now he can settle down. I'm gonna give him a treat. So far he really likes the treats. He's like, gimme that. Like, I can actually show you. This is the treat bag. Give me a second. Doing this one-handed is not that easy. Okay. So, let's see. Treat. Yeah. Oh, you didn't want it? There. Isn't that better? Yum yum. I actually had to shave his back feet. Normally you don't... You dropped it! Normally you don't want to shave feet. Like, I shave the top of the feet, but I mean, I'm talking below the feet. you don't normally want to do that, but he actually had a lot of mats on those feet and between the toes. So in order to clean him up, I had to trim the feet. Now, he should not get any sore hocks as long as he's on a flat bottom cage. This means like I couldn't put him outside with the other bunnies because outside I have wire flooring, which is fine when they have good feet, but he doesn't at the moment because I shaved it. So that would be bad for him. So he cannot go outside with the others. But he should, the fur on his feet will grow back. It's just at least now it's not mats. And yeah, so that's the result, everybody. And yeah, he really needed that shave. Poor boy. Bye bye, everybody.